Welcome back to day 32 of our Lent readings for 2025 as we continue looking at the Psalms this year. And today we're going to be looking at Psalm 122. So let's read together. I rejoiced with those who said to me, "Let us go to the house of the Lord." Our feet are standing in your gates, Jerusalem. Jerusalem is built like a city that is closely compacted together. That is where the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, to praise the name of the Lord, according to the statute given to Israel. There stands the thrones for judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you be secure. May there be peace within your walls and security within your citadels. For the sake of my family and friends, I will say, peace be within you. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek your prosperity. This is another of the songs of ascent. Picture the pilgrim at the end of the first day in the city. Verse 2 literally translates, "Our feet have actually been standing within your gates." Anticipation has been crowned by arrival. Such is the joy generated by this experience that it issues in a responsive prayer for the Lord's people and the security of the city itself. In 2023, not long before the present troubles erupted, I had the immense privilege to stand in Jerusalem myself. I spent 6 days staying within the old city beside the Via Dolorosa, just opposite the Temple Mount, before moving to explore other parts of Israel, Jericho, Bethlehem, Nazareth, and Galilee. It was a wonderful experience and a great privilege. One of my highlights was being asked to lead a communion service at the site of the Garden Tomb in Jerusalem. It seemed appropriate to begin that service with this psalm, Psalm 122. I rejoice with those who said to me, "Let us go to the house of the Lord. Our feet are standing in your gates, Jerusalem." I wonder if the first line of this psalm originally showed an initial reluctance. Can you imagine the scenario whereby the psalmist was not keen to go, but now he has arrived, he's overwhelmed and rejoices with those who encouraged him to join them there? Maybe that's how you feel sometimes about church. You don't really feel, all the time at least, like going. Someone once asked me why I go to both morning and evening services. This was before I was a minister. In one sense, it had become a discipline that I'd generally followed all my Christian life, so it had become normal. But in another sense, I believe God is active amongst his people, and I want to be involved. I would hate to find out that one evening the power of the Spirit had come unexpectedly on the congregation in a transforming way, and I missed it just because I didn't feel like going that evening. George Whitefield, the great 18th century preacher, recorded the following in his journal on the 2nd of November 1740. I preached in the morning with some freedom, but felt dejected before the evening sermon. As I went to the meeting, I grew weaker and weaker, and when I came to the pulpit, I could have chosen to be silent rather than speak. But after I begun, the Spirit of the Lord gave me freedom, till at length it came down like a mighty rushing wind and carried all before it. Immediately the whole congregation was alarmed. Crying, weeping, wailing were heard in every corner. My soul was carried out until I could scarce speak any more. A sense of God's goodness overwhelmed us. Many were saved that night. Many others were transformed. Imagine if you decided that night you just didn't feel like church and you'd stayed at home, only to hear about it the following morning. Let me encourage you with the opening words of this psalm. Let us go to the house of the Lord. Amen. Till next time, have a blessed